Have you ever felt like the universe is sending you signs, subtle nudges that you can't quite ignore? Moments when numbers, coincidences, or visions appear repeatedly, almost like a secret language meant just for you. This is not random. This is the cosmos attempting to communicate, a hidden rhythm that calls you to awaken to your true potential. Baba Vanga spoke of forces unseen, guiding those who are ready to listen, while Nostradamus warned of patterns that reveal destiny to those who seek insight. Spiritual awakening begins the moment you stop seeing life as mere happenstance and start recognizing the energy woven into every experience. It begins with questions. Are you listening to the whispers of your soul? Are you ready to align with the frequency of your higher self? Every number, every pattern carries a vibration. They are not just symbols, they are reflections of your inner state, mirrors of the lessons you've lived, and keys to understanding the path ahead. What if the signs you've been noticing on clocks, receipts, or street signs are actually guides leading you toward transformation? What if the universe is nudging you to pause, reflect, and realign before the next chapter unfolds? This awareness is the first step in stepping fully into your destiny, and it requires courage, attention, and openness. When you feel drawn to a particular number or notice it repeating in your life, that is your cue to awaken. It's a moment to stop the autopilot, to quiet the mind, and to ask, what am I missing? What truth is this number trying to reveal to me? Nostradamus often spoke of clarity arising from observation and reflection. Baba Vanga emphasized the unseen currents of energy that guide the ready and prepared. In the same way, your life is flowing in patterns designed to align you with your purpose, if only you choose to see them. This is not superstition. It is the rhythm of the universe. Like a gentle tide, it moves you toward experiences that challenge, teach, and ultimately elevate you. Spiritual awakening is about noticing this tide, feeling it within, and choosing to move with it. Are you aware of the currents shaping your life? Can you sense the guidance that has been quietly present all along, waiting for you to recognize it? Let this be your invitation to pause, to breathe, to center yourself, to open your heart to the subtle messages all around you. The numbers, the signs, the gentle nudges, they are your allies. They are your mirrors. They are the universe speaking in a language older than time itself. Can you hear it? Can you trust it? Breathe deeply, let your awareness expand, and prepare to encounter the sacred numbers that carry these vibrations. Each will bring insight, reflection, and guidance, showing you how to step fully into your path with clarity, courage, and presence. Number 4. The foundation of stability. Number 4 carries the vibration of stability, structure, and grounded energy. It is the anchor amidst the turbulence of life, the guiding force that reminds you to build wisely, to create a solid foundation before reaching for the sky. In the spiritual realm, 4 is about discipline, patience, and the long-term vision required to manifest true growth. Baba Vanga often spoke of steady preparation as the unseen key to success, while Nostradamus highlighted the power of consistent effort as a force that shapes destiny over time. When 4 appears repeatedly in your life, it signals a moment to pause and reflect on the structures you have built within yourself, in your relationships, and in your surroundings. Are your foundations strong? Are the habits, routines, and choices you rely upon aligned with the person you wish to become? The universe uses 4 to nudge you toward introspection, encouraging you to stabilize your energy before embarking on greater transformation. In Buddhist numerology, 4 embodies the principle of balance and order. It asks you to reconcile your internal world with the external demands of life. Chaos cannot flourish in its presence. Growth must be steady, deliberate, and mindful. This is not a number of haste or impulsive action. It is a teacher of patience, calling you to honor the process and trust the unfolding path. Look around your life and notice where imbalance may have crept in. Perhaps certain areas feel neglected, or responsibilities have shifted unexpectedly. The repetition of 4 is the universe's way of whispering, return to your center, strengthen your base. Align your actions with intention. Spiritual awakening often requires this steady grounding, because without roots, the tallest tree cannot withstand the storms. Reflect. Which parts of your life require structure and attention? Where do you need to cultivate discipline and patience? The guidance of 4 is gentle yet firm, showing that true growth arises from consistency, not from momentary bursts of energy. It invites you to honor your inner foundation, the quiet strength that supports every step of your journey. When you align with the energy of 4, you open yourself to enduring stability, clarity of purpose, and the confidence to pursue higher aspirations without fear of collapse. This number reminds you that every lasting achievement begins with a solid base, and every spiritual ascent is supported by the strength you cultivate within. What foundations will you strengthen today? Where will you anchor yourself so that your path forward becomes clear, grounded, and unshakable? The wisdom of 4 calls you to reflect deeply and build with intention. Number 12, the cycle of completion and renewal. Number 12 vibrates with the energy of cycles, completion, and the subtle flow of renewal. It represents the culmination of efforts, the turning of a wheel, and the awakening that comes when one phase of life closes, making space for another to begin. In spiritual traditions, 12 is seen as a sacred number, embodying cosmic order, 12 months in a year, 12 zodiac signs, 12 stages of transformation, reminding us that life moves in rhythm and we are participants in this greater dance. When 12 appears repeatedly in your life, it signals a time to reflect on what is coming to completion. Baba Vanga often spoke of endings that quietly seed new beginnings, while Nostradamus described cycles of change as inevitable markers of destiny. The universe uses 12 as a gentle yet persistent nudge to honor the lessons learned and prepare for the next stage. It is not about forcing change, but recognizing the natural progression of growth. In Buddhist numerology, 12 combines the energy of 1 and 2. The 1 represents new beginnings, initiative, and the spark of consciousness. The 2 signifies duality, balance, and relationships. Together they form 12, a number of harmony through movement, teaching that endings and beginnings are inseparable, and wisdom comes from recognizing their connection. Reflect on areas of your life where cycles may be closing. Are there habits, relationships, or patterns that need to evolve? Number 12 asks you to observe without resistance, to honor the natural flow, and to prepare consciously for what is ahead. Spiritual awakening often begins when we embrace transitions rather than resist them, and 12 is a reminder that each ending carries the seed of opportunity. This number also emphasizes patience and trust. Just as the seasons rotate and the sun rises and sets without fail, the rhythm of 12 encourages you to move with awareness. When you align with its energy, you gain clarity on when to act and when to wait, allowing transformation to unfold naturally and powerfully. Consider this: which chapters in your life are reaching completion? How can you embrace these endings with gratitude and readiness for renewal? Number 12 invites reflection, balance, and mindful preparation, offering guidance that is both practical and profoundly spiritual. The energy of 12 is a teacher, asking you to honor the cycles, trust the timing, and step into the next phase with awareness, intention, and courage. Where will your journey take you as one cycle closes and another begins? Number 16, the path of insight and transformation. Number 16 carries a deep vibration of insight, spiritual awakening, and transformation through self-awareness. It is a number that calls for introspection, urging you to look beyond surface appearances and recognize the hidden truths within yourself and the world around you. In spiritual numerology, 16 is often associated with sudden realizations, karmic lessons, and the awakening of inner wisdom that can guide you through challenges toward higher consciousness. When 16 repeatedly appears in your life, it is a signal to pause and reflect. Baba Vanga often spoke of moments where clarity arrives unexpectedly, moments that feel like chance but are actually divinely orchestrated to redirect your path. Similarly, Nostradamus emphasized that true insight often comes in times of reflection and observation rather than in haste or distraction. 16 reminds you that growth sometimes requires stillness and trust in the unfolding process. The number 16 combines the energies of 1 and 6. The 1 represents beginnings, ambition, and self-initiative, while 6 resonates with responsibility, harmony, and service. Together, they create a vibration of conscious transformation, encouraging you to take ownership of your life while balancing it with care and compassion for yourself and others. It is the harmony of inner insight with external action, where awareness becomes the foundation for meaningful change. Spiritually, 16 often appears during times of challenge or upheaval, not to create fear, but to illuminate paths you might not have noticed before. It is a number of awakening, asking, are you truly seeing the patterns in your life? Are you ready to release what no longer serves you? When heeded, 16 provides the courage to confront truths, make necessary changes, and step into a more aligned version of yourself. This number also embodies the principle that personal transformation is a process, not a single event. Just as the lotus blooms from the mud, the lessons carried by 16 invite patience, introspection, and a willingness to embrace both light and shadow. Each challenge it represents is a doorway to awakening, a chance to align more deeply with your higher self. Consider this: which aspects of your inner world are ready to be illuminated? What truths are waiting for your awareness, and how will you transform them into wisdom and action? Number 16 encourages mindful reflection, courageous insight, and spiritual growth, guiding you toward clarity, balance, and profound awakening. When you encounter 16 in your life, see it as a sacred guide, whispering that transformation is possible, insight is near, and your conscious evolution is supported by the universe. Where will you step next on this path of awareness and inner illumination? Number 7, the spiritual seeker and inner wisdom. Number 7 resonates deeply with spiritual awakening, introspection, and the quest for truth. It is the vibration of the seeker, the individual who looks beyond the material world and seeks meaning in life's mysteries. In numerology, 7 represents intuition, inner wisdom, and the connection between the seen and unseen. It is a number that urges reflection, meditation, and alignment with higher consciousness. When 7 appears repeatedly in your life, it signals a call to explore your spiritual path more deeply. Baba Vanga often spoke of moments when inner knowing surpasses logic, moments where silent guidance leads the way. Nostradamus, too, emphasized that understanding often emerges from contemplation, observation, and the study of patterns hidden from ordinary perception. The number 7 invites you to trust your inner compass and to seek knowledge, not for ego, but for enlightenment. The essence of 7 combines the mystical energies of spiritual growth with analytical understanding. It represents a bridge between faith and reason, intuition, and intellect. This number often emerges during periods when reflection is needed, when life asks you to pause, assess, and realign with your higher purpose. It whispers, look within, seek the answers that are already inside you. Spiritually, 7 is associated with patience, learning, and the uncovering of deeper truths. It may present as repeated signs, recurring synchronicities, or subtle messages in daily life. Each appearance of 7 encourages contemplation. Are you living in alignment with your authentic self? Are you seeking wisdom in silence and solitude, or merely distractions? 7 asks you to look beneath surface realities and embrace the depth of your own inner guidance. The number 7 also signifies mastery over oneself, an understanding of life's cycles, and the integration of experiences into spiritual insight. It reminds you that the journey of awakening is ongoing. Each lesson, each reflection, adds clarity and depth to your path. Challenges that accompany 7 are not obstacles, they are mirrors of understanding, opportunities to expand perception and deepen faith. Consider this. How often do you pause to reflect on your inner world? Are you listening to your intuition, or are you distracted by external noise? Number 7 encourages a deep dive into your consciousness, guiding you toward balance, self-awareness, and spiritual clarity. When 7 shows up in your life, see it as a sacred nudge from the universe, a reminder that knowledge, insight, and spiritual growth are not found outside, but within. How will you answer the call of 7 and embrace your path of inner wisdom? Number 28. The balance of power and spiritual alignment. Number 28 carries a potent energy of balance, leadership, and spiritual growth. In numerology, it blends the energies of 2 and 8. The 2 brings harmony, partnership, and intuition, while the 8 resonates with abundance, authority, and karmic cycles. Together, 28 symbolizes the ability to achieve material success without losing spiritual integrity, reminding you that true power is rooted in wisdom and ethical action. When 28 appears frequently in your life, it signals a moment of realignment between your inner and outer worlds. Baba Vanga often spoke of times when personal strength must be guided by higher purpose, warning that unchecked ambition can lead to imbalance. Nostradamus, in his prophecies, suggested that those who harmonize personal authority with universal laws become catalysts for transformative change. Number 28 encourages this alignment. It asks you to wield power consciously, with mindfulness and compassion. Spiritually, 28 is a number of reflection and decision-making. It invites you to examine your goals and motives. Are you acting from ego or from a place of integrity? Are your relationships, finances, and ambitions aligned with your higher purpose? Each appearance of 28 may coincide with critical life choices, urging patience and discernment. It whispers, master your inner world before attempting to master the outer world. The energy of 28 also relates to cycles and karmic lessons. The 8 in 28 reminds you that actions have consequences, both material and spiritual. When this number surfaces repeatedly, it is often a signal to consider the long-term effects of your choices. It asks you to build foundations that are not only prosperous, but ethical, sustainable, and aligned with your spiritual growth. On a practical level, 28 can manifest through repeated patterns, synchronistic events, or moments where decision-making feels heightened. Spiritually aware individuals often notice 28 when they are about to step into a role of leadership, guidance, or mentorship. It is both a challenge and a blessing, the challenge to remain ethical, and the blessing of support from unseen forces when alignment is maintained. Ask yourself, are your ambitions in harmony with your values? Are you prepared to take responsibility for the power you hold? Number 28 is a reminder that true abundance flows not only from skill and effort, but from alignment with universal principles. This number also encourages reflection on personal relationships and cooperation. The dual energy of 2 and 8 emphasizes collaboration and integrity, urging you to lead with empathy while pursuing your goals. How will you balance ambition and morality, action and reflection, material success and spiritual fulfillment? 28 calls for conscious mastery, to act wisely, think clearly, and cultivate both inner and outer harmony. The universe whispers through this number that you have the power to create meaningful change if you choose alignment over haste, balance over imbalance, and wisdom over impulse. Number 13. Transformation, awakening, and hidden potential. Number 13 carries an energy of profound transformation and spiritual awakening. Often misunderstood as unlucky, in numerology 13 is actually a symbol of rebirth, evolution, and the breaking of old patterns. It combines the energies of 1 and 3. The 1 represents new beginnings, self-leadership, and initiative, while the 3 resonates with creativity, joy, and expression. Together, 13 signals that transformation is not only possible, but necessary for personal growth and spiritual alignment. When 13 appears repeatedly in your life, it is often a sign that the universe is asking you to shed what no longer serves you. Baba Vanga's prophecies spoke of periods of upheaval as opportunities for awakening and recalibration, highlighting that endings are sacred preludes to new beginnings. Nostradamus also emphasized cycles of change, suggesting that challenges often conceal profound opportunities for evolution. Number 13 invites you to see beyond surface fears and recognize the hidden potential within transitions. Spiritually, 13 is a number of inner strength and resilience. It asks you to trust the unseen processes shaping your life, even when circumstances feel chaotic or uncertain. The energy of 13 encourages reflection on your path. Are you resisting necessary changes out of fear? Are you holding on to habits, relationships, or patterns that no longer serve your higher purpose? This number serves as a reminder that true growth often comes through courage and adaptation. The karmic dimension of 13 emphasizes the importance of learning from past experiences. Challenges associated with this number are not punishments. They are lessons designed to strengthen character, sharpen intuition, and refine spiritual awareness. When 13 appears, it often coincides with pivotal moments in life, nudging you toward alignment with your soul's true calling. On a practical level, 13 can manifest through synchronistic events, repeated encounters, or recurring themes that urge reflection and decisive action. Spiritually attuned individuals may notice it during moments of profound insight or when confronting necessary personal transformation. It reminds you that endings are sacred and beginnings are powerful, even if initially uncomfortable. Ask yourself, what in your life is ready to be released so that you can step into greater potential? How can you embrace change with trust and courage? Number 13 is a spiritual guide, encouraging you to welcome transformation as a catalyst for growth, awakening, and alignment with your higher purpose. This number also inspires creativity and self-expression as tools for navigating transitions. By approaching challenges with wisdom and openness, you harness the transformative energy of 13 to manifest lasting change. The universe whispers that within every ending lies the seed of a profound new beginning. Are you ready to embrace it? As we conclude this journey through the sacred numbers, take a moment to breathe deeply and let their energies settle within you. Each number we explored is more than a symbol. It is a guide, a vibration, a cosmic nudge designed to awaken your consciousness and realign your path from the quiet strength of 3 to the transformative power of 13, and the expansive resonance of numbers like 21, 33, and 44. The universe has been speaking to you through patterns, synchronicities, and repeated signs. Baba Vanga and Nostradamus both reminded us that life's cycles are not random. Every challenge, every turning point, every moment of clarity is part of a grander design, inviting you to step into higher awareness. These numbers serve as checkpoints, urging reflection. Are you living in alignment with your higher self? Are you ready to release what no longer serves you and embrace the path of growth, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is not a sudden leap. It is a continuous unfolding. The numbers act as mirrors, showing both where you've been and the possibilities ahead. They ask you to trust your intuition, to honor your inner guidance, and to act with courage and clarity. Every time a number appears in your life, it is a whisper from the cosmos, a reminder that you are part of something greater, that your journey is sacred, and that your choices ripple far beyond what you can see. Reflect on the lessons these numbers bring. Which patterns are ready to transform? Which parts of your life are calling for conscious action and mindful presence? Let the vibrations of these numbers guide you toward clarity, harmony, and purpose. In moments of doubt, pause and ask yourself, am I listening to the subtle signs around me? Am I awake to the guidance the universe is offering? As you move forward, carry the wisdom of these numbers with you. Let them be your companions in decision-making, your reminders of inner strength, and your catalysts for transformation. The universe is alive, speaking in patterns, nudging you toward your highest potential. Open your heart, trust your path, and allow the sacred numbers to illuminate the way. Step into your life with intention, presence, and awareness, knowing that you are guided, supported, and deeply connected to the cosmic flow. Each number is a key, a vibration that, when understood and embraced, can unlock doors to personal growth, spiritual awakening, and alignment with your true purpose. The journey is yours to claim.